Welcome back to the show. As promised, another brand to introduce you to, and I think everybody in our community knows the last name House. Tony and Sharon House, they do so much good in our community, and that flows down to their wonderful children, including Madison House, who joins me here on the show today. Madison, welcome. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
I love it because you get to play with that last name, and I think you've done such a wonderful job with it. But I want to talk about sort of this inspiration for Full House Company, because you kind of have some groups, right, as part of this umbrella.
Yeah, it's like an umbrella. Exactly,
yeah, okay.
Exactly. So again, using my last name, our big umbrella is called Full House Co. And then under Full House Co, we have Madhouse Apparel, which is kind of like our adult apparel line.
Okay.
And then we have our Little House Boutique, which is our kids' apparel, and eventually we hope to have like sell toys and everything on there, just have like a one-stop shop. And then we also have Full House Co. that we are eventually going to turn into like a home decor kind of site too.
Ambitious, just like your parents.
Yeah, we're going big. Go big or go home.
It.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the adult side of the apparel company and what your philosophy is with it.
Yeah, so basically we wanted to create something that spreads I want to spread like fun and then also like positive messages, messages about mental health, just something where, you're in the grocery store, you see the back of a sweater and you read it and you're kind of like, wow, like I wasn't having a great day, but after reading that, like that just made my day a little bit better.
That speaks to you.
Exactly.
Right? Something that speaks to you.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people there's a lot of things that do this out there, but I want to see it more around Ottawa. We just want to also just give back and just stick to what's important.
Right. Yeah, and I guess part of that inspiration, as I said, your father and your mom have done so much for this community around youth mental health. That must be a big part of the inspiration for you as well, right?
They've worked so hard to give back to our community. They both own their own companies. They're the hardest working people I know, and they still find time to give back. So they inspire me, they push me. When I have an idea, they say go for it.
Good for them. Good for you.
And we just, so it works out quite nicely.
How do you choose sort of the inspirational, words that you're going to put on the apparel?
I use a little bit of, I just research a little bit and see what's out there. And then I create my own as well sometimes.
Nice.
So it's just what I kind of want to see being out there is what I use.
Right.
Again, it's not all serious stuff too. We also have some funny
stuff.
It's honestly, there's something for everyone on there, and I think that's what I really like about it.
Some nostalgia as well, right?
This is, exactly.
I love this. This is so cute.
Back to the 90s. Yeah. It adds some color.
Listen, I actually used one of these phones,
what is that?
man.
Yeah.
I used one of these. That's how old I am.
Yeah, my son's going to say, what is that, Mom?
Mom, what is that thing?
Exactly.
What else have we got here? Tired Moms Club.
This
is
a staple. Every mom needs this. This is a staple. You need this.
How many of these does your mom own?
My mom owns none, but I should get her one.
Yeah, you got to get her one of those.
We did some work on her as kids.
Let's go to the more on the the children's side of things. You brought some stuffies along with you here, and you love this company, right?
Yes, we researched a lot to get a company that we truly believed in and we wanted to carry on our site. So these are called Ecokins. And they're actually by Wild Republic. And the cool thing about these is that the small ones, which are these ones, these are 8-inch ones.
Yeah.
So this is made using 7 recycled water bottles.
Really?
Yeah. So it even says
cool.
There's a water bottle in the tag.
Yeah.
And
I see that.
And behind it says that we are going to sell 12-inch ones.
Okay.
And those ones use 17 water bottles,
wow.
16 or 17 water bottles.
Very nice.
So it's nice because we're not creating more waste. We're actually using recycled materials,
exactly.
right? Yeah. So
what
that's
about other products
really
on the children's line? Are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think having toys that you can buy online and get shipped to your house are amazing.
And same philosophy, looking for sort of sustainable, recyclable materials.
Yeah, exactly. And I like to wooden, like a lot of wooden toys too. I find those
Yeah.
are more like aesthetically pleasing too.
No, for sure,
Like to
for
have
sure.
in your house. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You shared a little bit of the long-term vision, and part of that long-term vision, as I understand it too, is giving back. How are you
Absolutely.
going to go about doing
Yeah,
that?
so what makes our site different is $2 from every single purchase that we do is going to go towards mental health and also wildlife conservation, because those are two things that we and my partner hold deep to our heart. And I'm a huge animal person.
Are you?
So,
I was going to ask, so where does that come from? Because I know the mental health
my
side.
Mom, my poor mother, she needs this just because I have like raised squirrels and raccoons in my parents' house.
Really?
I've hid them on the, oh yeah. It's been, yeah, it hasn't been easy.
I love it. I love it. So have you chosen a specific, organization or anything as of yet?
No, so we have like a bunch. We researched a bunch. So basically, every time we get to a significant amount, we're gonna go research, see which ones we want to do, and we will send the money to them.
Oh,
so
that's a great
we're just
idea.
we're gonna do some local, we want to get a bunch of different ones instead of having just one.
Right.
Like some maybe we'll go to even like animal shelters or anything that's like animal.
Related,
Yeah,
mental health
exactly,
related,
yeah.
and you'll just sort of rotate through
Exactly.
so that you can
Those are our
spread the love.
we're passionate about those things. So we thought it was really important to give back while also promoting like positive messages.
Any thoughts on like getting a brick and mortar sort of style store down the road, or are you strictly looking at online?
I think right now, I think online is
Yeah.
the way to do it. I think the only way of us getting into stores maybe would be to go to already existing stores maybe.
That makes sense. Yeah, for
like
sure.
if people have like the baby stores, kid stores, we could maybe pop our stuff in there.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it's an online world.
Yeah, no, it is. I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
I know there's the mix of both, and as
Yeah.
you said, getting these into some other small local businesses and partnering
absolutely.
up with them is a fantastic idea. Where do people find the products on the website?
You just go to www.fullhouseco.com,
Easy enough.
fullhousecompany.com.
Excellent.
And there's a bunch of subcategories in there too. So if you want the positivity, mental health stuff, there is a category you click and all the positive
Terrific.
messages
I gotta
will
let
come
you
up.
go. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no,
We're
of
running out of
course,
time.
yeah.
We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.